right, guys, right now I want to show you one of my favorite drinks that I make when I have friends around, friends over, or if I'm just sitting around and I want a good cocktail to go with our barbecue. This is what I'm going to make. It's called the Sazerac. So let's get started. First thing you're going to need to make a Sazerac is a shaker, a measure, an orange, some simple syrup, which is simply 1 part water to 1 part sugar. We make that at home ahead of time. And then your glass. So let's get started. We start with a good rye whiskey. The reason we use rye whiskey is because we want to have that spiciness of a rye as opposed to a sweetness of a bourbon. So in our shaker that has some ice in it, we're going to add 2 ounces of rye whiskey. Use any type of rye you want. Today we're using a rye whiskey from Montgomery Distillery in Missoula, Montana. It's a really good rye. It's got a good balance of flavors to it. The next thing we're going to add is 1 ounce of our homemade simple syrup. And we're going to use 3 to 4 dashes of bitters. We use orange bitters in this one because we want a little bit of a citrus flavor to add to it, and we're going to put an orange peel in there. So 3 to 4 dashes of that. And now that's done. So we can set that aside, and we need to prepare our glass. And to prepare our glass, we use an absinthe. We use a pure absinthe. We feel it's important. It adds a good flavor to it. There's some brands out there that maybe aren't a pure absinthe. I would recommend finding one there. It's a little more expensive, but it's well worth it. So we just add a dash into there. Woohoo! Put the bottle top back in, and we're just going to swirl it around. And then we're going to toss it away. You don't really drink it. It's more there for the flavor. It's got a good black licorice flavor that adds to the drink. We have our orange and a peeler, and we just want to take a nice long peel off of there. Again, we just want the citrus flavors a little bit that we get from that orange peel. So we take it, give it a twist, into the glass we go. Now with our shaker, we've got all our our mixture in there. We're just going to give it a little bit of a shake. Pop our top, into the glass we go, and that right there is how we make a Sazerac. It's a really nice light drink. It's got good flavors, the simple syrup. We add way more bourbon, double the bourbon as our rye whiskey as opposed to the simple syrup because we want that spiciness to come through. Let's try it out. All right there, it's happiness in a glass.